So we will continue our brief discussion on abuse of stimulants. So we have started off with talking about the abuse of cocaine and also caffeine and amphetamine, and also amphetamine-like stimulants such as methylphenidate and also methamphetamine. And we will continue with this session to talk about khat, which is a tree that is found in the high altitudes in East Africa and also in Yemen. In Yemen is, just in case some of you are not aware of the fact that Yemen is to the south of Saudi Arabia. And obviously they are currently at war with there are rebels that are in Yemen that are fighting against Saudi Arabia. So Yemen is to the south of Saudi Arabia. So khat is a tree that is found in the mountains and of East Africa and also in Yemen. So this is something that is chewed, and cathine, which is an alkaloid, has been identified in khat 100 years ago, and also we recently discovered cathinone in khat. So some of the effects of this drug khat is on the gastrointestinal system. It causes anorexia, constipation, stomatitis. You also develop gastritis, and also you might develop dyspepsia or indigestion. To the cardiovascular system, khat will cause temporary increase in heart rate and also increase in blood pressure. It might cause palpitations, and also your face will be flushed if you take khat. This is a drug that causes a general sense of well-being, makes you feel good about yourself, and it's usually taken in a group because it's something that will make social interaction. It will enhance social interaction and make people mingle more, talk more, and feel at ease with each other. So that's why it's very popular in Yemen to be taken at weddings and many social gatherings. So after taking khat, you might develop abdominal pain, flushing, and then sweating that alternates with chills, and your heart rate goes up, tachycardia. So your heart rate goes from maybe 60, it becomes 80, 100, 120. You become restless and you become anxious. And after a few hours of taking khat, you become restless also, and besides the restlessness, you besides becoming more restless, you also develop irritability. Rarely, you might develop toxic psychosis and also a schizophrenia reaction, where you might have hallucinations, and also you might develop hallucinations. And also develop delusions. And as we have mentioned previously, delusions are false, unshakable beliefs that is not shared by people from the same background, from the same cultural background. So dependence, do we develop dependence with COT? So far there is no evidence of clear-cut abstinence syndrome. So you don't really see something, you can't really prove that something will happen once you stop taking this drug. So there is therefore no evidence of physical dependence. However, psychological dependence might develop in people who take COT, and it's a huge problem in Somalia and Yemen, because someone might spend up to 20%, 25% of his earnings on COT. Okay. So there are many documentaries on the internet, on YouTube, etc. You can watch how COT is not only becoming an issue among Yemenis in Yemen, but it's also becoming an issue for Yemenis who have moved to other parts of the world, such as in the UK. So they might abuse their social security money and use it to buy COT. So which is not good for the country that they are currently in. So it's not something that they are addicted to just in the country, but also it persists the craving and the psychological dependence. It continues even when someone has left the country. So I think that's it for our short introduction to the abuse of stimulants. Okay, we'll see you in other videos. Thank you. Bye.